Yo, what's up? Today I'm gonna teach you how to do Pluggnb vocals and how to mix them, because I noticed that all of the tutorials on YouTube, I'm gonna be honest, they ain't too good. So first I'm gonna show you what they sound like. Here you go, hold up. They tell me what it's like, and I'll treat you right soon. And we don't need nobody else, just need me and you. Calling me the light, girl, I got on my truths. I can never lie to you, we ain't even made it to the room yet. So yeah, those are my vocals. They're mixed by me. It's from my preset. I'm gonna, yeah, well, of course my Instagram is @complaint. You can go to my Instagram and you can DM me and I will sell you the preset. But the instrumental is from a KANKAN song. It's called How We Bleed, and I'm just gonna run you through basically how to record it. It's what it sounds like without the preset on. It sounds like this. Hold up, how do I do this? Like that. They tell me what it's like, and I'll treat you right soon. And we don't need nobody else, just need me and you. Obviously it doesn't sound too good, and personally I can't even take it. I can't deal with it. But yeah, when you put the preset on it, it sounds so much better. Yeah. They tell me what it's like, and I'll treat. Obviously, because you have the 808s on the beat, you always want to cut out the low end quite a bit, because if you don't, I mean obviously don't cut out too much, else it'll sound like this. They tell me what it's like, and you want to sound like, you know, this. They tell me what it's like, and I'll treat you right soon. It sounds a lot more natural, but it doesn't have all of the low end, which makes it, you know, because if it has all the low end, it sounds more like this. Hold on. They tell me what it's like, and I'll treat you right soon. Which there's too much low end in that. If you have too much low end, it becomes one with the 808. You don't want it to be up with the 808s, or else you're gonna have a very clashing sound. But yeah, basically to achieve the sound, I'm just gonna run you through the basics of it. You know, de-esser, you don't need this per se. I just have it because there's a lot of sharp S's coming out of my mouth every time I speak. I don't know why, but yeah, de-esser, don't need that. If you do need one, you can go to Maximus. Where is that? You can go to Maximus and you can use the narrow band or split band de-esser. Other than that, it's, you know, EQ, have the highs raised a little bit because it brings your voice out more, makes it more bright. It's easier to hear. Other than that, you have auto-tune. I use auto-tune Evo. You can use whatever you want. A lot of people also use pitcher. Reverb is really important. This convolver is honestly sauce, and it's not you know, the average SUMMRS ghost effect. So if you want that sound, you're only gonna get it from my preset unless you just figure it out yourself. Obviously chorus, I don't really do much to my chorus. It just sounds like this. Have that turned down quite a bit. Sound Godizer, a lot of people have it on A. I have it on D. Yeah, this EQ here, once again, it just brings up the highs, and it also cuts out the frequencies where the S's are really noticeable, because it's, you know, it's just really annoying. So that's what we have for the main preset. For the layers will sound like this. They tell me what it's like, and I'll treat you right soon. And we don't need nobody else, just need me and you. So yeah, this is almost the exact same thing, except I always add a little bit of a flanger. The flanger makes it more, you know, it makes it different than the main layer. If you have that difference, it's not something that you can always notice, but it's something that if you do notice, it's one of those things that, you know, it's ear candy per se. Other than that, the only thing I've changed is that the reverb here is turned down quite a bit. Over here, the reverb is up quite a lot more. The size is really small. Higher decay. One thing you might want to do to your reverb, I don't do it on the layers, but I mostly do it on the main. Hopefully I did it here. Yep, I have the delay up a little bit on the reverb. What the delay does is it makes it so that the reverb comes later, which makes it less boring, less dull. So yeah, that's what I do for that.
this, you won't achieve a sound like this anywhere else. Those SUMMRS presets that you see, if I show you what they sound like on my voice, let me just make sure I got the key first. B flat minor, let me hold on. B flat minor. I'll show you what those presets sound like on me. Drum kits, vocal preset. Here, let's go down here. Official SUMMRS. For example, these SUMMRS presets, they don't sound right, and you might be wondering like, what are you on about? But here, old SUMMRS vocal preset 1. Here, we'll give it this one, and we'll give it B flat minor. That doesn't sound very good, and it's because when you see these presets, it's not actually the preset that SUMMRS himself is using, and these presets are made for certain microphones, for usually lower end microphones. But my preset, because it's made for a higher end microphone, it'll sound good with most of y'all. Honestly, if you're using a bad microphone, for example your webcam, it won't sound as good. If you're using a Blue Snowball, all that you really have to do is make some minor EQ adjustments, and you'll be fine. See, even for example, let's go, nah, not Sofega. Let's go Cash Bentley. Cash Bentley preset, once you get it, it's going to come with a lot of non-stock plugins. My preset has a lot of non-stock plugins other than the de-esser, but you can achieve that same effect by using Maximus, which is a stock plugin. With a Cash Bentley, see, Fruity Rapper, all of it, this isn't nice. It uses modern de-esser, that's about it. But this sounds like this. It doesn't come with autotune. All it really is EQ, SSL, and delay. You don't want just that, you want a lot more to make your mix more powerful. So now that we have my preset, I don't mean to stroke my ego much, but when you have my preset, oh my goodness, when you have my preset, it sounds a lot better. And this preset also works for a lot of other styles. For example, if you're making, let's say, hyperpop, even hyperpop can be done using this. I've done it multiple times before. For example, give me one moment. See this, I did on a Kiryano X Blade X whitearmor type beat. I also did some very high pitched vocals, which usually you would imagine wouldn't sound too good with this kind of preset. But simply by, adjusting the high end, and, literally nothing else, just adjusting the high end. If you're wondering why the levels are like this, it's because I do the levels on here when I'm doing this genre. It doesn't really matter, you don't have to. I just do it because I find it easier. And, sometimes I like to switch it up and have more fun with it. But this is what this sounds like. If you're interested in getting this beat is by Recycle Bin and Lewis Going, two very good producers. But yeah, as I was saying, the preset works with any kind of genre that you're making. Even if you're making more mainstream stuff, you can almost get the exact same sound. You might have to tweak a few things because mainstream sounds are a lot different, but other than that, you're perfectly fine. And once again, I'm saying you can purchase from this preset from me on Instagram. At complaint, just DM me there. I'll reply as fast as I can, and yeah, I'll let this play out just a little bit more. Yeah. See, if you actually take off layers, it can also work without the layers. It's up to you, really. See, in bridges like this, I like to do it without the layers because it sounds, it just sounds different than the rest of the song, like. Lies got see you different, 'cause I ain't reaching for it, nobody else the same way as you. And
I swear that's the truth. They tell me what it take, I'll treat you right soon. And we don't need nobody else, just need me and you. Call him.
Once again, Goyard, very good producer. Zangang, very good producer. I would definitely recommend checking them out. They do have track trains. But yeah, thank you very much, and I will see y'all, well, hopefully on my Instagram, or hopefully there's something that you managed to take away from this, if not there, because that's all I really want to see. Anyways, thank you for watching, and yeah, see you.